need explosives. What? Can't get on the gun and make it easy? Huh. That's not. I thought I could just jump on the gun and just put, like, full of lead, but it wouldn't work.
Man makes plans and God laughs. As it turned out, the small town where we would ambush the train had a significant enemy presence. Those troops would have to be dealt with before the explosives could be set.
Well, I don't know if you've got any anti-vehicle mines. Probably one of the chassis, wouldn't it? Like the weapon caches. You'd probably have to grab one. Nope. See you, nerd. Alright, see if there's anything in this. Stick grenade. I don't think stick grenade would work. See, dude. Wow, what an idiot. Okay. Let's see. Rifle grenade. That'll work. It's an RPG, basically. Nope. No, you didn't see nothing. Bye-bye. They are so funny. It's like they don't actually care that one of their guys is lying on the ground. Bye. Scrub. This is too easy. Alright. Let's do this. Oh, that's the wrong... I used the wrong thing. Not that it would have mattered. Fuck! I fucking missed. Where did he come from?
Kardeşimiz düştü. İşini çabuk bitireceğim. Bizden biri vuruldu.
Oh my god. That guy's just randomly climbing. Oh, come on. Oh, that sucked. I got cornered and pinched in. It was ridiculous. Oh well.
Man makes plans.
Oh my god. I mean, I know it's a small area, but
As
really?
it turned out, the small town where we would ambush the train had a significant enemy presence.
Take
Those
this guy out
troops
first.
had to be dealt with before the explosives could be set.
It's because it's a small area, I think. Goodbye. Fucking serious? Oh, dynamite, that'll work. Give it a silent sniper rifle, that would really help. Asking you shall receive, I guess. Second time that's happened. Anti-tank grenade. That'll work as well, that's separate, isn't it? I think? Yeah, it's a repair tool, sweet. So we've got all that. Really. Right, let's see if we can take a few of these guys out. So, that guy there, that guy here, shit. Let's reload. What I'd like to do is, ooh, take you up first. What I would like to do is like set a dynamite charge on here and then go and get one on the other one as well. And then blow them both up at once. I think you can do that with the dynamite, but I'm not sure. Okay, this guy's getting a bit. Wow. Okay. Scratch that.
Yandan dolaş. Ateşe devam.
Got it. Oh, I think there was a third one. There you go. Right. Okay, now we can take them out. I haven't really got the right gun for this, but... Come on.
Müdafaa ediyorum. Az önünde. Diğer taarruzcular geliyor. Taarruzcu vuruldu. Ateşe devam. Yükler.
That guy randomly climbing a ladder.
İlerliyorum. Kardeşimiz vuruldu. Kardeşimiz vuruldu.
Oh, come on, reload!
Bunu vereceksin.
Yeah. There we go.
Once Zara secured the town, the trap could be set for the arriving train.
Sweet. So I wonder what happens when we do this story. Will there be like another one that unlocks? Booyah! Charge! Oh, wait. What are we supposed to do now? I swear sometimes the bullets just whiff. I don't know why. Oh shit. I wasn't actually sure what I was supposed to do. I don't know why I was running in there. I had like also... Well, I still have some... I have a gun, don't I? Did I pick up the grenade launcher? Oh, is that... I think that was the last go. Okay. I thought we just get to watch the fireworks. Oh, it's lame. I mean, oh. My god, their accuracy is uncanny, dude. Oh, fuck. It certainly gives me vibes of Red Dead Revolver. Look at the train. I take. Oh, we can use this. Oh, I'm way over apparently. Okay. This isn't working, is it? Can't judge whether... I thought these have bullet drops, so... Oh, there you go. Just keep doing that. Yep. Oh no! Oh, I thought the... Oh, I thought the thing would just destroy and knock us off. Oh. Well, that sucked. I thought, yeah. That was dumb. I thought that, you know, the thing would just, like, get destroyed, but then knock us off and give us a chance to run, and it doesn't do that. I knew it was taking damage, but... Oh no no no no no no no. not the horse again, isn't it? Oh, there's a gun here. No! Get off! Run! Oh, fuck. Oh no! Ah, that didn't go well. Oh, darn it. Another gun here. Do some more damage. Fuck. There we go. Man, this train is taking bullets. Damn it. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, insta death. Fuck. God damn it! This train is taking so much damage. Like, it was supposed to be mostly damaged by that. And that was theoretically supposed to be the end of it all, but. My aim sucks. What the fuck? I was aiming right at it. It was harder to miss. There we go. It's amazing that as soon as you target it, limpet charge. Aren't exposed to that advantage. That was crazy. That was a crazy strategy. No, don't get back on it. Oh my god. The E button is... The E key is a very sensitive key on this game. Actually, to be fair... Oh, it's firing mortars. Oh, that's expensive. taking so damn long. And you kind of can't run up to it, really. Ah, where's the other gun? Did it get destroyed? It probably did. I'm still being shot at, which is hilarious. Oh, okay, I think I see the tactic now. I think what you're supposed to do is, like, go from side to side and keep it moving. Okay, one more. Yeah, just keep it moving from side to side, going from between 2 or 3 guns. I see it now. I see the tactic. Can you mark those guns? Because that would be very useful to do, I guess. Because then you'd know where to go. Oh, no, this one's marked. Okay, gotcha. Alright. Fuck! Why am I missing? I'm missing so hard. Oh, I wasn't even aiming at it. Let's go. Now we've got the technique down. Alright, let's go. Oh fuck, no! God damn it. I should've... Oh, I shouldn't have done that. That was so bad. Oh. God damn it. Well, at least we have the technique down now, so let's mark this. I think they're all marked, actually. They might be. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think they are, actually. I think they're all kind of marked over here. It looks like it. Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it? Yep. Just move from side to side. It's the best technique to destroy this thing. Yep. Should have trusted my first instinct, which was to go, and then I saw another gun and was like, I think we need to get another little one here. Oh no, wait. This one? Very slow to aim. Probably about 3 or 4 shots before you have to switch. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I would say probably the moment it stops or near stops, you have to probably move to the other side. Shot at. I just don't get confused by the marked horses for some reason. because this game loves to mark the horses. I mean, that's great and all, but sadly they're not very helpful right now. Okay, here we go. I don't know if we'll be able to hit it from here. No. Another one. Shit. This one? I don't know though. Let's try it. No, I don't think that's it, is it? No. It's only when you do damage to it that it'll even acknowledge that it... Maybe this one here then, wouldn't it? Like... somewhere over here. Mind you, couldn't think of it. I think. No, these will be... Yeah, these will be back here, so... What? Here, maybe? Let's try here. Can't quite... Oh, no, I can see it just. Alright, let's go. Ow. I think it was the horses. I think one of them might be destroyed, but... Here we go. Perfect. I would say the moment it hits the brakes, move to a different gun. For sure. Hey, horse. Oh, that doesn't work. This might. God damn it. This game is a real, like, thing for, like, railgun turrets. Almost got it. Yeah, we got the technique now, lads. I was gonna say, you better not hit me. I swear to God. Got it. Let's do it. We do it? I guess we win. Sweet. Booyah. Do you know what? The ally AI could have easily gone on the other guns and we would have destroyed it much quicker. I don't know why they didn't.
Vengeance can be a sweet or bitter brew. How did you find it, Lara? And you're right, we do need to think bigger, act bigger. Maybe even the Suez Canal.
So I'm assuming this is the end of this one. So what happens now?
What do you know about battleships?
The end of the Great War saw the Ottomans driven through Arabia. Huh. Remains a figure of controversy, and the war for oil continues to this day. Not wrong. Not wrong at all. I think I got a codex thing there. So now what? Is there like another story, or is that it? Because it'd be a real shame if it was. Oh, a closing message. Okay. Credits, I guess. This is probably the credits.
One day, all this will be over. The war to end all wars will be won by one side or the other. The guns will rust, grass will grow,
So we never know if
and
they
there'll be
made it.
nothing left of any of this. The land will heal itself, as everything does in the end. We'll be long gone by then, but maybe not forgotten.
No.
History only remembers
Definitely
one in
not.
1,000 of us. Then the future will be filled with stories of who we were and what we did, how we lived, how we fought, and how we died. When this is all over and the war is won, they will remember us. But until that day comes, we will stand. We will look death in
Pretty
the
much
eye,
the other side of the we will remember
and
them
we
thing.
will fight.
Yep. Complete campaign on normal difficulty. Wow. Wow. I don't know. I think I would have preferred. I think I would have preferred if it was a more traditional camp. I can see what they were doing, you know, telling of the pivotal points of the war throughout the First World War from different perspectives. But I think I would have preferred a more traditional campaign. Because at the end of the day, this wasn't very long at all. Like, this was very short. But I guess, to be fair, you know, any team that wants to cover the First World War really doesn't have a lot to go on unless they're massive historians. And even then, it's not, I don't know how much of it you can actually get right. You can use like history and more museums and all that stuff, but I don't think there's a lot they could go on here. So I guess they kept it short and condensed, really, because, and just pick out some of the like flagship points of the whole thing. So I kind of see what they were doing, and like I said, I would have preferred a more traditional campaign. But to be fair, I think, to be fair, I don't think there was a lot they could have done with it unless they would have wanted to make something up. Now, the reason I say that is because of the whole Lawrence of Arabia thing. I think that was like real, wasn't it? Because it said like he was in controversy, and the fight for oil continues even to this day. So they did use small nuggets of truth in history to kind of do it, I guess. So yeah, they probably couldn't have had a lot to go on, but I think the idea and the premise was a good one. It was a really good one. They tried to tell a story on World War II and World War One, a kind of era that no other team that does wartime or first-person shooters, even in general, no team has ever covered it before. So this DICE team was the first ones to try. And like I said, I don't think they had a lot really to go on. So they basically picked out all the flagship points of the war and just told small snippets of those stories. So that the idea and premise was cool. But I think there was a lot left on the table, but at the same time I don't think that could really be helped. Because this was a very ambitious title. A very ambitious title to cover a war that had never been done before. So I think the effort and the ambition was there, but I think the way it was structured left it a bit short. But that doesn't mean it wasn't good. It was. Because like I said, for me, it felt like a real history lesson. You know. And I liked the idea and I liked the effort. I did. And let's be fair here. Battlefield and Call of Duty, if they have one thing in common, it's that the single player is definitely received a lot less of the focus. It's like that Game Trailer's review of Call of Duty Ghosts said, the campaign is normally the least remembered part of Call of Duty, and Ghost is no different. That's the case with Battlefield as well. Like, the campaigns are the least remembered whole mode of the game, and that's really not because they're bad, but because the multiplayer of both these games, of both these franchises, are such a draw that you could only play for a matter of hours and then forget about it. So they don't even really make the effort to make a long campaign. But like I said, I really think that I like the effort, even though it probably would have been not a lot to be desired, but I'm left feeling a bit, I wanted some more. You know, I did, I wanted some more, that's what I'm saying, I wanted some more. It felt really short. Really short. This could be a very short playthrough, honestly. But the effort to try and make a game in this era, and the first one to try, very good effort. I do wish I had more, but there's not a lot you can do about it, to be honest. But like I said, the multiplayer is where Call of Duty and Battlefield really tick. Honestly, it is. Campaigns, apart from Modern Warfare and Black Ops, maybe, for example, most Call of Duty and most Battlefield games have campaigns that are pretty much just thrown together for about 4 or 5 hours, and then all the rest of the time you're playing on the multiplayer, which makes sense. But I liked the effort, I liked the attention to the different people that you play with. But every one was just so short that you really had no reason to feel attached to anybody, really. But like I said, there's not a lot they could have done. This was a war, like they said, over 100 years or so. So, you know, there's only so much that a company can do with a war that far away. But like I said, the whole big draw of it was the fact that this was the First World War. It was like the big draw of this whole thing. I'm left wanting a bit more. I wish there had been a bit more. That's all I would really say. That would be a bit of a like a bit of a negative in the campaign. I wish there had been more, but I understand why there isn't. So that was cool. Sure, not really a big fill, but there's a reason for that. You know, it's not necessarily the fault of DICE or EA or anything. It's just many of 2016's game teams, and this is probably why World War wasn't really covered before, because it's a war that no one really has much to go on, I guess. I don't know, maybe I'm thinking about it wrong, but like I said, World War One is, from my knowledge, I have very little knowledge of it at all. So I think it was nice to get for the experience, I guess. The experience was nice. I liked the experience. You know, for a world war that no team had ever covered before. So I liked delving into that kind of era, you know, an era that's been rare. Because, like I said, in the 90s and early 2000s, World War II games were everywhere. You had Medal of Honor Frontline, you had Medal of Honor Rising Sun, you had Call of Duty World at War, you know, that did it. I think the first 2 or 3 Call of Duties did it as well, and then Call of Duty 4 comes out, and it focuses on a more modernized type of conflict. There isn't really a conflict that's happened, but it's more in the modern times. Maybe no, because it's World War II, not World War One. So I was thinking like that Call of Duty game that came out, but that's World War II. So I think it'd be nice when I eventually go to that game, because before World War II came out, World War II games had pretty much died, really. So I think it'd be nice to go back there after a long absence. But to be honest, the big draw is the multiplayer in these games. And I played one match. Like I said at the beginning of this, I played one match to kind of, you know, see if people were still playing it and to kind of optimize myself with the controls. And amazingly, the room was full. So I don't know whether I'll do one video or maybe a small 5 video session. I don't think I'll do a 10, but I might do at least a minimum of 5 videos, depending on how it works. Because I think the whole big thing of this game was the operations mode. I think that's the whole big new mode that they were really touting. Like, you get to participate on multiple maps in one section and have one big all-out battle between the two factions fighting in that particular part of the world. So, for example, you can have a operation that would be Britain versus Germany, for example, or as we saw, the Australians and the other crew, or I think it was the Austrians and Hungarians, something like that. So you pick a thing to fight, and then you take part in a whole full-scale battle for supremacy in it. I think I could be wrong, but we'll check it out in the next video I do on this game. And the other reason I say maybe a minimum of 5 is because Battlefield games are generally so long that a whole video could be on one. So maybe we could play 5 of the operations. Maybe I'll turn it into a 10. We'll see. We'll see, because I'm not good at Battlefield. I'm really bad at Battlefield multiplayer. It's not something I'm particularly good at. Most of my Battlefield kind of gameplay that I've done was done on Battlefield 4, and all that ended up happening with me, because I'm so bad at these kind of more... Battlefield's a more realistic shooter in terms of the gunplay and stuff, I guess. And what ended up happening was I die, respawn at the back at the spawn base, and just end up traversing the map, only to die again and have to do it over again. apart from the times where I could spawn in on my teammates, for example. But I will check it out. We'll check the big operations mode. We'll do a couple, and we'll see how we go. But I'm looking to do a minimum of 5 at the very least. We'll see. I'm not disappointed with this campaign. I just wish there had been more of it. But like I said, I understand it. And again, the multiplayer was the big draw of these games at the time. So I think that's going to be a nice dynamic, you know, using all the World War II guns and the World War I guns and the World War I locales. I think that'll be pretty cool, actually. And with the new operations feature that they did, which is what I played that mom game of, could be quite interesting. But one thing I will say, the graphics of this game, very good. Very good graphics, very good detail, and feel of being in a World War I environment. I liked it a lot. Like I said, I really liked the effort that went into the kind of acting and the kind of detail and the graphics and everything. It's just that the campaign wasn't long or really difficult. There was a big focus on stealth in this one. You know, as I noticed, every campaign had a semi-stealth mission. But to be fair, it wasn't a stealth mission. It was a stealth option, I guess, because you could play it any way you want. You know, you're not punished for not being stealthy, and I obviously sucked. I just wish there'd been a bit more. I feel like I want some more. You know what I mean? I want some more. That's what I would say, but I understand why there wasn't. And I think the effort and the attention was there from the start. And they did a very good job with it. As for any other Battlefield games, I don't know. I know that Bad Company and Bad Company 2 you can't even play anymore. I think they've been delisted now and removed, which is a shame. I'm not even sure if those made PC. I'm assuming they did. But I think at that time, I think this was still a thing, if that makes sense. You know, it was mostly on a PC CD-ROM more often than today, which is all digitally distributed, and a lot of those games like Bad Company and Bad Company 2 unfortunately missed out, and I don't think I have any way of playing them anymore, so I will have to miss them out. I don't know. I think they can get Battlefield 3. I think I can still play Battlefield 5 because I did that a couple of years ago in that multiplayer video. I can still play Battlefield 4, I think, and I've got quite an itch to do that because I liked Battlefield 4. And of course we've got Battlefield 6 coming out later this year. I don't think 2042 even had a story, so... And I don't think people liked that game regardless. Which very much say, like, you know, with MK1 being very bad, people have gone back to MK10 and 11. With Tekken 8 not being great, people have gone back to Tekken 7. I would feel that with Battlefield 2042 not being the most popular in the franchise, a lot of people have gone back to Battlefield 5, Battlefield 4, and Battlefield 3, and Battlefield 1. You know, these older games are getting more populated again because the newer ones don't hit it, as it were. Which is kind of probably why I found a game on this one. I will check it out. We will do Battlefield 1 multiplayer in 2025. It's gone so long, I don't think the credits even finished. And we've got this new thing. Quick renewing modification on the customized screen. Okay, so I unlocked that from beating the story, I guess. And now I can't go anywhere. Uh-oh. Oh no. It went so long it's kind of been skipped. I don't think the credits were even finished yet and decided to close it. So it is dedicated to those who served, yeah. But yeah, I wish there would have been a bit more, but I think, to be fair, I think in the end of the day it does it's probably the same length as a traditional Battlefield or Call of Duty game, possibly. But I do like the effort and the attempt at it. I just wish we'd had more. But it's only so much you could do with a team in 2016 that probably couldn't gather all the knowledge they wanted to do a traditional story. I don't know. But just before we go, and I'll move on to the multiplayer, this is the new mode we'll be checking out. Be part of the large-scale war spanning over several maps, attack or defend on multiple fronts. It's basically Conquest, but with a bit of a twist that we'll check out when we get there. But Battlefield 1, nice to play World War 1. Very good attempt. I wish I had more, but I understand why it was done that way. But I think it was cool. It was cool for what we could do. So I think we had the games here, don't we? So 42, 5, 1, 4, and Hardline. Is that all the games you can play right now? Because if that's the case, then I will definitely do Battlefield 4 again. I would like to play that again. I might even do Battlefield 5. Was Battlefield 5 World War 1 or World War 2? I can't remember. Battlefield 4 was World War 2. 5 was World War 2, sorry. And Battlefield 4 was like a more modern battle, wasn't it? Can we... Battlefield 4... Oh, look! Now, I guess I have to install it, but look. Oh, can I jump between games? So I had to purchase 2042. Battlefield 5 I already have. I already have... Do I have that even installed? I don't have it installed right now, but I did have it. Playing with English Avenger that one time. Purchase game. So yeah, I probably had to install it. I probably had to install these. What does Battlefield Hardline say? Battle log. So I don't think even Hardline's even a thing. Because I think that might be like new. But with Battlefield 4 I can pick the campaign. Shortcuts. So I think I still have to install it. Let's have a look. I think I might have to still install it, I guess. But that's good. Because like I said, with Battlefield 4, I might actually really want to do that again. I think that'd be something I go back to. Maybe after this, and maybe after something else, maybe. We'll see. But anyway, I'll be back for the multiplayer, and we'll check out this new operations mode. We'll probably do a few videos on that. We probably might even stick to that if I feel it's fun enough. From what I actually played, it does look like fun, so we might as well actually stick to it and play a couple of operations for a couple of videos or so, maybe up to 5, like I said. The campaign, I'm not disappointed, but like I said, I'm left wanting more. But, like I said, I understand it, and I think it was a cool way to... It was probably the only way they could do it, and I actually enjoyed it, but I just wish there had been a bit more, but I understand it. But it was nice. It was nice to experience a war that no developer up to that point had a game on. And I think the multiplayer is probably going to be quite interesting with World War II guns and guns and locations. But yeah, that was a very unique experience. I think that way the campaign was structured that way just to be different and to tell multiple soldier stories rather than one. So I really do see what they were doing, but it was everything was so short-lived, and that was a shame, really. I think that's what I'd say. Every story was so short-lived, and it was a shame. That one story that only had 2 chapters in the entire thing. But I see what they were doing. I just left with, I want some more, because like I said, the big draw of this game to me was the fact that someone tackled World War I for a change. After a plethora of World War II and modern combat games in the last decade preceding 2016 or so, you know, even the last 10 years up to that point, with 15, 20 maybe, if we go back as like the mid-90s. It was nice to finally have a World War I game. So I think, like I said, that was the big draw to me. So I think the idea was cool, and the premise was cool, and the idea behind it was cool, but it was just, everything was just so short. And I was left to think, I wanted that some more. But it was a good effort regardless. It was a great, unique experience in the time era which no game developer tackled, and I think that deserves a gold medal for how it was done. But as we know, with Call of Duty and with Battlefield in particular, this is where it's at, the multiplayer. That's the big draw of this, and that's what we're going to check out in the next video after this campaign is uploaded. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it, even though I'm left thinking I wanted some more, but at the same time, I get it. So, until that multiplayer session, guys, we will check it out in 2025, and we'll see. So, until then, you all know what to do for us, subscribe and all that good stuff. Social media is down in the description, and I'm signing off until then. So, peace out, guys. Stay safe and stay awesome. I'm Civic Chaos, signing off.